Affirmative action in college admissions. Make the application process blind to racial factors. While being accepted to top universities is becoming increasingly difficult, race has become an unnecessary part of the college application. For example, look at Sarah, a white female high school student applying for college. Throughout high school, she achieved good grades in challenging classes and earned good test scores. She applied to one of the best universities in her state only to be denied admission a few weeks later. She later found out that her friend Emily, an African American student, was accepted to the same school with lower grades and test scores. Unfortunately, Sarah was negatively affected by affirmative action. If the standard college application simply did not include race, there would be no room for inequality. Affirmative action was originally created in response to the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Its initial purpose was to make up for past discrimination. The plan was created after schools were desegregated, and affirmative action was useful in creating equality. Today, many schools admit less qualified students simply because they are of a different race. In a study done at UCLA, it was estimated that at the top 20% of colleges where race-conscious admissions are focused, the advantage provided to African American applicants is 400 SAT points and 2/3 a grade point. Less qualified students are being admitted over others because of the color of their skin. This is actually creating reverse discrimination. Why should it be more difficult for a white student to get into college? Past discrimination has been made up for and is no longer as large of a problem as it was when affirmative action was created. By removing the race option from applications, there would be no room for racism in any form. Admissions would be based only on academics. The concern of defining a person's single race is also an issue that could be solved by ending affirmative action. Many argue that race is important to keep in the process because diversity is a valuable part of the learning environment. But in reality, what makes a white male student any less diverse than an African American student? What makes a typical African American more diverse than a white student with unique religious beliefs? What makes a student with a unique hairstyle any less diverse than a student with a different skin color? It is almost impossible to define diversity with one single factor, like race. Students should not be accepted to university with less qualified grades because they are African American or Hispanic. Diversity can be placed in many forms. This is why the college admissions process should eliminate race in its entirety. Getting rid of affirmative action would allow discrimination in admissions to disappear. The competition should be based completely on one thing: the student's ability to succeed in college.